Hi everyone, I'm Ben. Today we're going to be doing a stretching and balance routine, so let's get right on into it. This first movement we're going to be doing is some side bends. So just take a nice big deep breath, let it all out, a little relaxing, hands right up above your head, feet a little bit wider than hip width, and we're just going to, while keeping our body straight forward, we're just going to bend to the side, feeling that stretch in our lats, a little bit in our obliques. We'll hold this one here for a little bit. And once we're ready, come back up, deep breath in and out, and we'll slowly move into the other side. Again, feeling this in our lats and our obliques, not letting our body rotate, not turning in such as this, but keeping our chest straight forward and parallel with our feet. Five, four, three, two, one. Back up. Deep breath in. Release. Let your arms come down. Shake them out a little. Next, we'll do some trap stretches. So what you'll do is you'll take one of your arms, you'll put it behind your back, hold it there with your other hand while standing. Grab your head and bring your ear down to your shoulder. Breathing through this. Feeling this one in our neck and our upper back and our traps. Five, four, three, two, one, and release. Again, shake it out. Switch arms. So again, take your other arm, put it behind your back. I can't put my other hand on my head, but if you could, what you would do is you put your hand on your head and you pull your left ear down to your left shoulder, feeling that stretch through your neck. Getting out of that frontal plane that we're always stuck in, or sagittal plane, we're moving through the frontal plane. Two, one, and release. Oh, feels good. Alright, so this next one is a levator scap stretch. It's quite similar to the last one we did. So what you'll do is from the standing position, again, put one of your arms behind your back, hand on your head, and instead of just pulling your ears straight down to your shoulder, what you're going to do is look down at your pocket and pull on the back of your head kind of down towards that pocket, feeling this stretch back through here. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. We'll do the other side now. So hand behind your back. I can't grab my head, but you would turn your head to the side, look down towards your pocket, and for you guys, you would grab towards the back of your head, back of your skull back here, and pull it down, feeling that stretch in the back of your neck and through your scapula. Breathing through it with each breath, stretching a little bit more. Stretching for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. Shake it out. Feeling loose, feeling good. So the next one we will do is with our traps, the back of our arms. Now there's a number of ways you could do this one. I'll be using this chair over here for this. I'll show you some other methods. What you'll want to do is, from a standing position, bring your hand up towards your shoulder, rotate your arm back. As if you're touching your scapula, bringing your elbow straight up to the sky. And I can't do this, but what you guys would be doing would be using your other hand to grab your elbow and continue to pull your elbow backwards and feel the stretch in the back of your arm. Now, if you can't do this, such as I can't, another good option would be to do it in a doorway or using this chair over here. What we'll do is we will, again, bending our arm up towards the hand towards our shoulder, elbow to the sky. And you'll bend at your waist, keeping a neutral back. Put your elbow on the chair and press down into that elbow, pushing it further up. Getting deeper with each breath. And release. Now for the other arm, your hand towards your shoulder, elbow towards the sky. This one's a little harder for me. You can grab your hand if you're more comfortable with that. But again, you're stretching your triceps, so putting your elbow up towards the sky and pushing it back towards behind your body. Stretching for 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Alright, shake it out, feeling loose, feeling good. Next one is our bicep. So with this stretch, one of the main points with stretching is that we're always doing the same movements, so we want to be out of these movements. We're always doing our biceps are used generally for flexing, bringing our arm up like this, for supinating our hands, and in some cases for flexing our shoulder and bringing our arm up like this. So to stretch our bicep, we're going to be doing, we're going to be doing basically an opposite movement. So making sure we take our arm, we're going to supinate it or pronate it, standing with it in a chair, anything behind you that's a little bit around waist height, maybe a little higher within about 4 or 5 inches. You'll pronate your arm, we'll put it on whatever you have, and from here you're going to step away, keeping that arm back behind you, stepping away, feeling that stretch in your biceps. And if we can, to get a little bit more of a stretch, what we'll do is we will activate our triceps, the opposite muscle, which should help our biceps relax a little bit more. So flex behind in the back of your arm. That should relax the front of your arm and allow you to find a little bit more range of motion. The 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll switch. We're taking our arm, we'll pronate it, put it on the chair, making sure our arm is behind us. Turn that extra little bit. If you can, activate those triceps. Breathing into each stretch, as always. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Move this out of the way here. So our next stretch is going to be, we're going to be stretching our glutes and our hips. So in a standing position, you will come up on one foot, taking your other foot, knee up in the air. You'll cross it over your body, putting your ankle on your knee. And from this position, you'll slowly sit back into your hips. You can grab your leg for stability. It's always good to have something for stability, so a chair, a wall, whatever you might need today. Feeling this in our glutes. In this region, our abductors. Stretching for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Shake it out. We'll switch legs. Again, you'll be standing on one foot, bring your other foot up. Cross it over your body, ankle on your knee, and then from this position, we'll slowly sit back into our hips, sinking down a little bit lower, making sure the leg we're using to stabilize and stand on has a slight bend in the knee. Again, breathing into it. Stretching for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. All right. Shake those legs out, feeling nice, feeling good. The next one we'll do is the tree pose. This is going to stretch our abductors, or adductors, excuse me. It's another balance one. So it's this. You'll stand on one foot, take your other foot, come off the ground. The key with this exercise or this movement is that we're not stressing our joint. So you'll take your foot, you can either put it on your calf or you can pull it up and put it on your thigh, as long as we're not putting it on our knee joint. So whatever is better for you. If you can't get all the way up, we're on our calf. If you can get all the way up, we're on our thigh. You can use your hand to pull your leg up a little, making sure that we're balancing for one. It's quite hard to do. From here, what we'll do is, so keeping our hip nice and open, we'll take this knee and we'll point it perpendicular to the leg you're standing on. Stretching for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Next leg. So we'll go one leg, whatever is more comfortable for you, either up high or on your calf, making sure our knee is perpendicular to the leg we're standing on. You can use your arm to help a little. Opening those hips, feeling that stretch in our inner thigh. Stretching for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and releasing. Alrighty, shaking those legs out, feeling good. Now we're going to move down to our hands and our knees. So the first one we're going to be doing is child's pose. So you'll be on your legs here, sitting back. If you need a brick or a block to sit on, feel free to do that. Some people use towels, whatever works best for them. You're going to sit back. Remove this worm out of here. Sit back. Take your arms, reach out in front of you. and work into that back, breathing into the stretch, feeling this in our upper back and our lats. All through this part of our body here. To intensify, you'll sit further back, making sure you're reaching those arms out in front of you. Breathing into it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Come forward. The next one we're going to be doing is cat-cow. A similar position on our hands and knees with this one. Use 90 hips, 90 arms pretty much down directly underneath your shoulders. With our back flat in our starting position, you will bend it like a cow, I guess. That's why they call it cat-cow. So rotating our hips, putting a curve in our back, bringing our head up, and then from this position, arch our back, we'll bring our head down, chin, chest, back arch, move into the next position, or last position, back into the cat, and back and forth. We'll do this a couple times, remembering to breathe into it, finding that movement through your lumbar spine. Trying to get more range of motion with each movement. Remembering to make sure our head is involved in this movement and moving synchronously with our back. Alrighty, so the next one is going to be thread the needle. So pretty much the exact same position as cat-cow. We're on our hands and knees. However, with this one, what you're going to do is put your weight through one of your arms. Take your other hand, run it underneath your hands, or underneath through this opening created with your arm and your leg. Take your hand, stretching it out to the side here, feeling this through our deltoids and then the back of our body. Releasing, we move to the other side, taking your arm, bring it through the hole created with your body, stretching it out, breathing into it, relaxing those muscles, and releasing. Next, we'll do a seal stretch. We'll be on our stomach. From here, you'll put your arms or your hands around your chest, and you'll push up, keeping your legs on the ground and your chest up, creating some space in your navel area. Feeling this stretch through our abdomen. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and releasing. And down. The next one we'll do is the Sphinx stretch. So you'll have your arms on your elbows, with your arms out in front of you. You're going to take one arm, cross it in front of you, take your other arm, reaching behind you, take the leg on the opposite side of your body, bring it up, and grab your foot and stretching through the front of your leg, through your quads, through your hip flexors, holding here to intensify. You can pull a little harder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. The other one, I'm going to use my same arm, but same thing, arms in front of you, cross one of your arms over your body so you have a little bit more support. Bring your leg up and back. Grab that foot and pull your heel towards the glutes, stretching through your quads and those hip flexors. Breathing through it, trying to find more range of motion. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and releasing. Next, we'll go in a seated position. You'll need a towel for this one. What we'll do, from the seated position, we'll take our towel and wrap it around our feet. Trying to be as coordinated as possible. The towel from here, what we will do is you will have it wrapped around the balls of your feet, and then pull with the towel, you'll pull it towards your body, feeling the stretch through your calves. Breathing through it. Finding more range of motion with each breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next, we'll move to stretching our hamstrings. If you can't grab your feet, you'll have your towel remain here. It's good for leverage. It'll help you get a little bit more stretch. Take your towel, you'll lean at your waist, at your hips. You'll bend forward, feeling the stretch of the back of your legs. You can use your towel, pull yourself forward a little bit. Staying active. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And releasing. Lastly, we're going to stretch our chest. So from the same seated position, you're going to take your arms and you're going to put them behind you, holding your elbows in your hands like this. From here, you're going to push your shoulder blades down and back, opening your chest up, breathing into your chest, feeling that stretch through your pecs. If you can't grab your elbows, you can grab your forearms, whatever suits you. It's going to be more intense if you can get a little bit more stretch. Pushing that back up and forward, shoulder blades down and back. Breathing through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing. Thank you very much for stretching with me today. Have a nice day. Thank you.